All right, let's talk about something. We're gonna dive into an idea that, well, it might feel a little weird at first, but I promise it could completely change the way you move through the world. We're talking about why being nice can actually be a dangerous thing. Okay, quick question for you. Picture this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, and someone bumps into you. What's your first instinct? Is it to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry"? Yeah? Sound familiar? Or how about at work? Your to-do list is a mile long. You're totally swamped, but your boss asks you to take on one more project. And you say yes, right? Because the very thought of saying no makes your chest feel all tight and anxious. And it happens in our personal lives too. You ever find yourself stuck in a friendship or even a relationship that you just know is way past its expiration date, but you stay because you can't stand the idea of being the bad guy?
If any of that is ringing a bell, you're not just being nice, you might be living with what we can call the rabbit personality. It's this deep down belief that if you're just good enough, just gentle enough, if you accommodate everyone, then the world has to be good to you back. It's like a rule, right?
Well, here's the tough part. In the world we live in now, in 2026, that belief isn't just a little bit wrong, it's downright dangerous. It's kind of like trying to hug a cactus, thinking your warmth and kindness will somehow make the spikes go away. It won't. You're just gonna get hurt. To really get this, let's look at an old fable. It perfectly lays out the danger of this exact mindset. So there was this rabbit, and he was so proud of how hospitable he was. He built this wonderful home, and his whole vibe was basically a giant sign that said, "My door is always open, everyone is welcome."
The squirrel
And
came
people
and
took
his
him up
nuts.
on it.
The rabbit
First,
smiled
a squirrel
and said,
came by
"It's
and just
okay, I
helped
have
himself
enough."
to all the rabbit's food. The rabbit just
Mr.
smiled
Wolf,
and said,
I have been so nice
"It's
to
okay,
everyone.
I have
Surely
plenty."
you will respect
Respect
me.
Then
is for the
a
weak.
badger came in
You are
and took
food.
over his super comfy bed. And again, the rabbit just smiled and thought, "That's fine, the floor's okay for me." He really thought he was earning goodwill. But then, a hungry wolf showed up. And when that wolf saw the open door and this incredibly accommodating rabbit, he didn't see a new friend. He saw a free meal, a buffet. The
Little
poor
rabbit, your
rabbit was
niceness didn't
so
make me respect you.
confused.
It made me
He
realize
said,
you have
"But
no
Mr.
teeth."
Wolf, I've been so kind to everyone. Surely you'll be kind to me?" And you know what the wolf said? He just laughed and said, "Little rabbit, your niceness didn't make me respect you. It just showed me you have no teeth." And that just lays it all out, doesn't it? The rabbit learned way too late that being good without any boundaries, that's not kindness. That's just a recipe for self-destruction. So that fable brings us to what might be the biggest mistake that so many of us are making. We confuse being nice with being kind, and they are not the same thing. Okay, this
Being
is
nice
so
is
important to
rooted in
get.
fear. Being kind
Nice
is rooted in
usually comes
strength.
from a place
Don't
of
confuse
fear.
the two.
It's a strategy, really, a way to please people so they won't get mad at you or hurt you or leave you. But real kindness, that comes from strength. The goal of kindness is to be honest and act with integrity, even if it's uncomfortable, even if the other person doesn't like it. So why is this so critical right now? Because the world we navigate every day, the corporate world, the AI algorithms that are shaping everything, the economy, these are systems. They're not people. They don't have feelings. They don't care about being nice. They reward clarity and boundaries and results, not just passive pleasantness. So what's the answer? Do we just become cynical and mean? No, absolutely not. The goal is to evolve. It's to learn the secret of what you might call the cunning rabbit. Now, the
The
cunning
goal isn't
rabbit
to
is
become a
still
wolf.
polite.
It is to
They're
become
still
the
a
cunning
good
rabbit is
person at
polite,
heart.
yes.
The difference
But he
is
is not
they
defensive.
operate with boundaries. See, the wisdom here isn't about learning to become a predator like the wolf. It's about becoming smarter, more strategic, and way more self-protective. They say a smart rabbit always has 3 exits from its burrow, and you need your own. First, always have an exit strategy, whether it's from a job, a project, or even a relationship that isn't working. Second, you have to learn to trust that gut feeling that tells you when it's time to run, when a situation is just not good for you anymore. And third, and this might be the hardest one, you need to know when to plant your feet, look someone in the eye, and just say, enough. Let's be crystal clear about this. This is not a call to become selfish or unkind. You don't have to stop being a good person. You just have to stop being a doormat for everyone else to wipe their feet on. And that brings me to one last thing. A final thought I'd really love for you to take with you tonight. I want you to think about that one person or that one situation in your life right now that you're putting up with just to keep the peace. You know the one. And I want you to ask yourself this question and be really honest. In this situation, am I actually being kind to them or am I just being cruel to myself?